Hello everyone, I'm Niveta D, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Food Technology at Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology. So in this lecture, we are going to see about a topic in the course, Plantation and Spices Products Technology. So the topic is processing and manufacturing of cinnamon and cassia. We all know that cinnamon and cassia are a spice product. So cinnamon and cassia are native to Sri Lanka and it is obtained from the bark of the tree. It belongs to this genus Cinnamomum. It has about 50 to 250 varieties. So there are two major varieties like Cinnamomum xylicium and Cinnamomum cassia. So as we already know, the cinnamon is derived from the bark of the tree. They use a processing tool to roll over the bark of the tree into cinnamon sticks. So the picture depicts how they are removing the bark from the tree. So cinnamon and cassia have small difference. Cinnamon is a light colored product when it is formed, when it is ground into a powder, and cassia is something which is differs in taste and have a strong flavor. The strong flavor in cassia is due to the coumarin, and as we all know, cinnamon is something which is having a slight texture, which is light and easy to roll over, whereas cassia is something which is stronger in texture, which will be hard to break into parts and pieces. So these are the common differences between cinnamon and cassia. So this is the traditional processing method of cinnamon where they harvest and peel it into rolls. They use different traditional tools for cutting it into parts or pieces like scraping, and they will rub it with a brass rod followed by peeling it with a small knife. This peeled parts will be made into quills like structure as we already seen in the image. So these quills will be further dried under the sun or shade. Further shade drying, they will be pressed into quills. So this pressed quills will be further dried under shade and it will be made into bundles which is consisting of 45 kgs. So this is the size grading of cinnamon and cassia barks. Either they will be done manually or they will use mechanical size grading where it is using sensors to cut into equal or proper sizes. So this is the processing equipment used for powdering of cinnamon or cassia barks. So after the size grading, they will be using some equipments like grading parts, cyclone duct collector and dust removal device. So in grinding part, it will be using a ball mill which is consisting of a main motor which will ground the product into fine powder. So that powder, it will also have different mixed particles which will be collected in the cyclone duct collector. That cyclone duct collector will have uniform or homogenized particles and the rest will be removed followed by the dust removal device. So it will consist of an induced draft fan which will remove the dust particles from the ground powder or fine powder. Further, it will be packaged and stored for the retail value. So these are some common cinnamon based foods where cinnamon plays a major role in the imparting the taste and flavor to such foods like cinnamon roll, Mexican tea, rice pudding, lamb chagins, desserts, etc. where it will have a characteristic flavor. So this is why cinnamon is used all over the world. So some of the chemical composition which is responsible for this aromatic flavor are cinnamaldehyde, gum, tannin, mannitol, coumarins and some essential oils like aldehydes, eugenol, pinene and terpenoids. So these common chemical composition is responsible for the flavor and aroma in the cinnamon. Some of the predominant flavoring compounds in cinnamon or cinnamaldehyde and eugenol, these aromatic ring-like structures and the alcohol compounds present in cinnamaldehyde and eugenol plays a major role in imparting medicinal properties in cinnamon. Some of the medicinal properties are spasmolytic, uterine stimulant. It is antibacterial and antifungal. As well as eugenol also lowers the blood sugar and blood cholesterol levels. I hope this lecture about the cinnamon and cassia processing was useful. Thank you.